Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I do appreciate you spending your time here, and I hope you are doing well. We are going to head out and do some of the main story questing here. We have to follow up on Divine Inquiries. You know, because I'm so used to games like World of Warcraft, I actually forgot that our weapon skills that we have on the hotbar are dependent on the type of weapon we have equipped. And we have gone into the two-handed stuff, so we can't just simply equip whatever we want here. As cool as it would be to be able to use the axe, we need to spend some points getting some one-handed abilities, which we don't have right now.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Alright, it looks like she can handle it herself. Yeah, she's got
You
this.
there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly. Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
Well, she's a little bit rude. I'm looking into something for Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Another lady looking for her brother. Alright, who is your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
Your brother rules over the Ashlander tribes?
No, just our tribe, the Urshilaku, though he's respected by most of the other Ashlanders for his wisdom and strength of will. He does hope to unite the tribes in a common cause, however. That's one of the reasons we've gathered here at Aldrin.
Tell me more about the Red Exiles.
The Red Exiles? They're violent, dangerous Ashlanders who were banished from their tribes and joined together to create their own clan. Chodala invited them to the gathering and went into their camp to talk, but he's been gone too long. I'm worried.
Oh, he did. Tell me more about Chodala.
My brother and I have always worked to help our people and improve the Ashlander way of life. He used to believe that peaceful negotiation was the best path to accomplish this. Recently, however, things have become different. He's almost like...
Like what?
No, that's not something I'm ready to talk about with an outsider.
It seems important.
Perhaps after you prove your trustworthiness and willingness to help us, then we can discuss my brother in more detail. Perhaps.
You said Chodala wants to unite the tribes. Are you planning to go to war?
That's not our goal, but the tribes will defend themselves if necessary. No, we hope to present a united front and show the houses the folly of the path they've embarked upon. Turning away from our forefathers and god ancestors has made them weak.
So you think I'll have to fight my way through the camp?
As you saw, hostility is second nature to the Red Exiles. We're here to negotiate, but they're no better than thieves and murderers. If they spot you in their camp, you'll need to defend yourself. It's unfortunate, but they'll leave you no choice.
All right, let's get to it. Oh, that was a cool ability. Notes on the meeting with Chodala, Neverine, and Wielder of Sunra, compiled by Scribe Dakin. Kunud greeted Akan Chodala as Gulakan Yus-Zashtin. Oh my god, I can't read any of these names. And the font does not help. I wish we could turn the font to like a normal readable text. I understand like it's for flavor and it looks cool, but I can't, as someone with like mild dyslexia, I can't read it. Chodala displayed no fear and showed the person whose name I can't pronounce a level of respect rarely given to tribal outcasts. We had lent him the use of a small warband of Red Exiles, but now he is here to negotiate a more permanent arrangement. Yeah, this guy's gone bad or something. Kun-Ud demanded to know why the Red Exiles should even consider returning to the tribes that banished them. Chodala appeared thoughtful before he replied, "Because you are Ashlanders, and our blood calls one to another." Then Chodala demonstrated the power of the staff our warbands helped him acquire. He called the staff Sunara. "Sunara grants me the strength of a god," Chodala said, striking a stone with the tip of his staff so that the stone cracked like the shell of an egg. Ordered his champions, Gulakan, to put the blasphemous Ashkan in his place, but no matter how many times her sword lashed out, it never once touched or pierced Chodala's flesh. He's got like demon stuff going on. "I am the Nerevarine," Chodala proclaimed. "The Red Exiles shall be my enforcers." And just 10 shall be my champion. Chodala declared, prepare yourselves for my return. I have much work for you to do. Yeah, he's gone totally off the deep end, it seems.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, but I found some meeting notes.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so... brazen.
He called himself the Nerevarine. Do you know what that means?
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
Another scroll? Did Chodala write this?
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
What's the Nerevarine?
You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him.
The Tribunal betrayed him?
So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims to the contrary.
But where does the Nerevarine fit into all that?
The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine.
Tell me about Chodala's new power.
All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout.
Sounds bad. What do you think is the source of Chodala's new power?
Chodala says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarine. I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
You don't believe Chodala's claim.
While the prophecy of the Nerevarine can be interpreted as the end of the Tribunal, I have always seen it as a prediction of hope and peace. Chodala and some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarine I believe in.
You think he wants a war?
He uses an Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods, lost traditions, and the need for a cleansing war. His words become more forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course.
Alright. Are we actually going to be able to do that? So she didn't exactly give us a follow-up? She gave us a scroll, and I don't know how to search for that. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Quest items. Red Exile instructions. Okay, reading that still did not start a quest. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. That didn't really give us anything to do out here. And it looks like the next stuff is going to be over here. The Barazlar Tower. Okay, that was a little bit weird. Definitely feel like I'm missing something. There's somebody over here who has a quest.
Ah, a fellow outsider in Drelleth Hilaron of House Redoran at your service. Though I doubt I'll be very useful here. This is Ashlander country, and they've made it clear I'm not welcome. It's my fault, really. I made a mess of their customs when I arrived.
What happened?
I'm researching for my family's ancestral tomb, you see. My research led me here, to Aldrin. It's hard to believe, but I think my family may have settled here for a time. When I arrived, I immediately started asking questions. I was overzealous.
So now they refuse to help you.
Unfortunately, yes. I wonder if we might aid each other. Despite my missteps, I do know a great deal about Ashlander culture. I could help you earn their favor. In return, you could find out if they know anything about my family's tomb.
It sounds fair. It doesn't sound super interesting.
Pay respect to
Doesn't sound super interesting, honestly. Seems like kind of just like a side quest. We've got all this stuff going on back in town. I kind of want to investigate some of it and see what it's about. And then the next main objective is going to be way out to the east. Oh, hello.
Ah, you are the one I see.
Hey girl.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
Now this sounds intriguing. What does your benefactor want?
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Where can I find them?
My benefactor awaits you in the Patheri house, near Tradesman's Square. Do not tarry.
I'll seek them out. The hooded figure. Why are none of the quests like named what the name is? Oh, is this the Cold Harbor quest line? I was wondering if and how we could access the original Cold Harbor quest line from like the beginning of the game. Is this that? Huh, is the benefactor going to be the prophet? Because I never got to finish that story or see a lot of it. I only got to level 19 when ESO first launched. I don't really remember any of it. Talk to the benefactor below. Okay, over there somewhere.
We're headed to Sadrith Mora, if that's where you'd like to go.
Oh.
Just decide quick. I want to sail on the next tide.
So this'll take us somewhere else entirely. I'm interested in this.
I was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital.
Daggerfall
Trade
Covenant
is always-
lands. Okay. It would be cool if I could see that story play out, because that's kind of like the core story of the base game.
We still have room if you expect to travel.
Oh no, she's got to take us somewhere.
Well?
Yeah, I guess we're just following this quest, and then eventually the boats will get us where we have to go. Is that what's gonna happen? I guess like talking to the dock people is the way to get to other zones, and I didn't really realize that. Okay, so the benefactor is somewhere here. Where are we? Oh, this looks familiar to me. Glenumbra, huh? Yeah, for some reason it looks a little bit familiar, and so maybe if I did some of the story back in the day, I guess this would be familiar to me.
Doesn't seem
like I'm getting much done here.
This place looks really cool. He's probably like super far away, isn't he? Hard to say. Oh yeah, we're looking for like outside of town.
Well,
I've got what you need. Prices have never been better.
Lots of side quests here. I think I want to try to follow up on this main quest to see if it gets us to into the Prophet storyline.
You'd best take care.
This is a really cool area, though.
There's an urgent task for you. Did you come here for crafting certification?
Nope. An urgent task, you say? Okay, yeah, we might do some questing out of here. But for now, let's try to leave town. There is a shard of some kind over here. We should go click. Oh, he is in town. He's just in the southern part. Okay. I see it now. The music here is also really good. I love the architecture of the buildings. Oh, hey there. Oh, boy. Alright, we're doing a quest for a dog now, so... that's fine. Blood in the crescent moon. Follow the dog. Alright. I will follow the dog. Just, I'd like to get a screenshot here if I could. Alright. Let's keep following the dog.
Fool! Your interference will not be tolerated.
Oh dear. No, you will not be tolerated, sir. We picked up like an item or something. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Three blood oranges, crescent emblem cloak, black roses with thorns. So weird. What do we do about this? Is that it? Oh, Blood in the Crescent Moon is what it was called, right? Okay, now we gotta talk to these other people. I know, I wanted to go see the Prophet. Then we got sidetracked by a dog. I guess that can happen to anybody.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
I found a body in the water near the mill wheel. He carried this list.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
How did Roy become involved in all this?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Gotcha. Okay, so he's like some kind of spy.
Keeping myself busy here.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
I found this list. Do you have 3 blood oranges?
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
The King's intelligence network.
You know, the eyes and ears of Daggerfall? That's how King Casimir keeps track of what's going on in the city. But you didn't hear about it from me.
I have a few other phrases to ask about.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Fair.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No, I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The Crescent Moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
Why would a dead man write this on a note?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
I discovered the meaning of all the items on the list. Where should I report this?
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
Alright, we're going to pause that one, and we're going to go talk to who's probably going to be the prophet. I wonder if I should probably like maybe abandon some stuff if I don't. Ooh, what's going on with that? Yeah, honestly, I wasn't very interested in the main questing here. That's why I got so into the side quest we were working on. So I'm gonna drop that. I'm just gonna drop the guild stuff for now. If it's stuff we want to do later, we can just pick it back up. Yeah, and then our main quest. I just want to clear out the quest log. There we go.
This is all I ever do. Things have never looked worse.
Oh no. Haha, yes! And they put you into the cold harbor scenario like this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't remember this. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem good. Okay, yeah, that's not good. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna be fine. Or not. Yeah, okay, here it is. Right. Yep, back at the very beginning. Except we have a bunch of armor and stuff.
The name's Lyris.
Nice.
You've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Alright, let's talk.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Help you do what?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
And what are these Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Oh, then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Alright, and who is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. I don't know. Once we rescue the... It won't be easy.
How can we rescue
The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Alright, fair.
We should keep moving.
I do feel like I'll come to understand the world and learn about the lore a lot better, like kind of navigating from the intro story. Maybe, ooh, dang, we probably should intervene. Maybe even trying to play through the expansion content in the order that it was released, you know what I mean? Would probably make the most sense. So that would be cool to be able to do. I'm so happy that I found this.
Well played, friend. Arcay's beard, you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice? Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Guys, it finally happened. Our inventory, it's full. Oh man, okay. Alright. Our inventory is full. I hope I can just drop stuff on the ground. And I know some of you will say, Robert, you need a lot of these items. It's okay. There's so much about the game that I don't know, and that I would have to learn for any of this stuff to be valuable. Right now, I just want to have an inventory that's not overflowing. And then I'll worry about, you know, the rest later. It'll be okay. That should be good for now.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel.
Oh,
Mad
good.
as a box
Perfect.
of frogs, but completely harmless.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbour is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
One fine day. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Great.
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Sounds good. Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Sounds like a setup, but thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. That probably means it's a death trap. Be careful. The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here. Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
I bet we don't have to really fight any of these guys. That's what I thought.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
What?
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Oh no, there's no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
Alright, I guess we have to do this.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us, though?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self.
Oh, good.
A soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
The anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close then.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring! There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
The future. Come, I will protect you. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
A Sky Shard, you say?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm ready.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Hey, there we go.
The vestige awakened. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
So how long was I unconscious this time?
Days, weeks.
Oh, great.
I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
What should I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
Well, that's good. I was hoping we would see her again. When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
All right. Nice.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
The choice is ours. All right. So, for now, we don't really have, like, a main quest. We unlocked the Dungeon Finder. And Weapon Swap, which I did not know was a thing. Or no, Weapon Swap is level 15. Okay. Let's go more magicka, I guess. And more, let's do one of each. And then for skills, we should probably grab the ultimate ability, maybe, potentially. If we look at weapons, we can morph this one. Deals more damage based on the distance traveled again. Increase the cost, and the charge now deals damage in an area. Let's do that. And then maybe we'll actually start using it appropriately. Are we in... Where are we exactly? Stros Mackay. Okay, so can I get to the place that I was previously? I could probably get anywhere if I could find the captain. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing stuff here in Stros Mackay. Here's what we'll do. Guys, we'll take a break here for today. I am pretty happy to have finally found the Prophet quest. It always kind of felt weird to me jumping into like some main story questing that was probably from like an expansion that, you know, I haven't played up until that point. Kind of old school that way. This, I'll be much more like interested, and it'll be easier for me to learn about the world and the lore if we're kind of following what the vanilla experience might have been like when the game came out. And I think this is a good place to start.
No more excuses, Lambor.
So
Just find them.
for now, ooh, campaigns. Have to check that out. That was probably some kind of PvP. Let's see. So for now, you know, we'll abandon this for now, and we'll just kind of start here. Yeah, I really like the idea of doing it this way. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.